Hi everyone and welcome to Leah's Cross Stitch Corner. This is FlossTube number 27 and hopefully I look pretty fantastic. So we've actually managed to get a camera. I sent back the one that I'd got, the Sony ZV-E10, whatever it's called, because it was a little bit too complicated. So instead we got a Sony camcorder. It's 4K, it hopefully looks fantastic. And yeah, hopefully it will up the quality of my videos, hopefully it'll make them look a little bit better. I mean, you can see more of me as well. You can see more of Summer. She's with me today because her mum's gone out for a little bit. So yeah, hopefully it all looks better. Fingers crossed. So I don't have much to share. Life update. It's been Christmas, it's been New Year. I hope you've all had a fantastic time. There hasn't been a lot going on. If you can hear any kind of rustling, it's just Graham upstairs. He's gone to work. I can hear it. I don't know if anybody else can. So yeah, it's been Christmas. It was fantastic. New Year was fantastic. We watched the NFL. There was 2 games on. It was a fantastic night. We got wine drunk. We had the guinea pigs out, which was lovely as well. Summer went to bed at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. She was not having it. She was like, I am not staying up until midnight. No. She stayed up with us last year because Jackie was at work, but this year she was like, no, no, get me to bed. Get me to bed. You can say hello. She's in a huff because Mum's gone out, Dad's gone to work, and she's stuck with me. So, FlossTube number 27, and it is the magazine flip-throughs. So let me just move my things and get them over. It is the monthly, it's a time of the month when I go through the new cross-stitch magazines, show you what they are, give my opinions and thoughts, and yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So, which one goes there? They go with there. I've been waiting to do this one because I got World of Cross Stitching last week, and Cross Stitcher only came literally yesterday, so literally just in time for me to film this, otherwise I was going to have to film something else. Next week I will have my review of the cross stitch. It's not going to be... I'm going to do my video on the cross stitch advent calendars. I'm not going to be showing anything because I've done that. If you want to go and watch all my unboxings, they're on the channel. They're on the playlist. Just click the link. I'll put it down below. I'm just going to talk about them primarily. Give my thoughts, give my opinions, and tell you if I would actually buy them again. I'm just wondering, does this tell me how long? It doesn't. This camera doesn't tell me how long I've been recording, so that's going to be chaotic. We live and learn. So one thing I wanted to show you, I was talking about Jack Grealish last week. This is the Jack Grealish candle that I got Graham for Christmas. And obviously I got the Jack Grealish Carves calendar. But there's the candle. Saint Jack Grealish. So, let's get into it, shall we? I don't like that it doesn't have a timer on. I'm going to have to see if I can amend that so it does have a timer on, because I like to know how long I've been waffling on. So let's get into it. I can't remember which one I normally do first, but I'll go with Cross Stitcher. So here is the free gift. It's this lovely little fox card kit. I won't do it, to be honest. I very rarely do the free gifts. And this looks fiddly as all get out. So I'm going to look at that. And it is issue number 405, February 2024. And this is the magazine. Emma Congdon. So let's get into it, shall we? So first page is obviously the free gift, the freebie, and then next month is going to be this little blue, this little bird bookmark kit thing. So there's that. Then there's the letter from the editors, the contents page. Does anybody look at them? And out there is a page where they just share like a company's designs. I've got to admit, I'm not a fan of them. So these are from Hawthorne Handmade. I don't really, like, what's the squiggle meant to be? I don't understand what the squiggles are meant to be, to be honest, so it doesn't really appeal to me. Maloka Designs, Megan, is featured today, or this month, sorry, on there. So is Innocent Bones. And the first design, it takes ages to get to a design, would you believe? The first one is the end of the seasonal houses stitch along, and it's just a plaque to commemorate the houses, I guess, is the best way to put it. I like these houses. I do think they're really nice, and I'll just show you all of them finished. But I don't think I'm ever going to get to do them, to be fair. I do really like them. Are you causing... Are you... Hey! Off them paws. Leave them paws alone. Yeah, I do like them. And they're designed by Amanda Butler. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 houses, and then obviously the plaque thing. They're nice. They've got a lot of backstitch. They've got a lot of detail, but I don't think I'll end up getting to do them, unfortunately. Oh, excuse me. That's the perils. I've got so much stitching to do anyway that I very rarely get to do anything out of these magazines. So the next one is part 2 of a series. This is the Owl, designed by Emma Congdon, Stitchrovia. My issue, the first one was a fox, and my issue is it looks very computer generated, and it kind of like... Do you get what I'm talking about when I say that? Because it looks it to me. I think it does. But it is cute, and Graham said he would stitch that, so maybe he'll do it. The one thing I will say is the symbols are ridiculous. These are the symbols they use. I don't think... Ah, it does focus. It does. Haha, that's so cool. They're ridiculous. They're absolutely absurd. Why use such similar symbols when it's going to be complicated anyway? But it baffles me. There's so many symbols we could use. You don't even need to use a similar... Like, there's obviously lots of blues in that. You don't need to use an actual blue symbol. Make it a recognisable symbol that you can actually see. What do I know? So there's the two together. And they're nice. I don't know. The fox looks very computer generated, and I've said that before. So on the next page are these lovely cards. Is it going to focus? Yeah, I think it did there, didn't it? So these are like circusy themed Valentine's cards. They're quite nice. I don't like how they've done that one. So they've done it in red, but then it's gone into the love heart, so they've had to do it in black. Not a fan of that, to be honest. It doesn't look right. I would just have moved it a little bit more that way and done it all red. Though I assume they're going to run out of room. Yeah, bit of a strange caption. I assume it's because, you know, elephants don't forget kind of thing, but I wouldn't have done it that way, to be honest. These are designed by Maria Diaz. They're cute. I wouldn't do them, to be fair. They're a bit corny, but they're nice. We have up next the calendar stitch along. So if you remember, we showed January last month. There's February's. It's all designed by Emma Congdon, and you can see that's kind of how it goes and how it's gonna look. I quite like it. It's very simplistic. You know, I feel like I've leveled up my stitching recently. You know, Graham's doing a nice big project. I'm very jealous and I would like to do a nice big project. So I've started my Bella Mermaid. More on that in a couple of weeks when I do my whip parade. Oh yeah. I'm not into the simpler stitches. I'm kind of just like, a bit too simple, a bit too twee kind of thing. But it is quite nice. I think it would look quite nice, especially if you were to put like the little calendar things underneath as well. And next up we have I don't like this one, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. It looks like a bunch of light bulbs. But I don't get what it's meant to be. I'll be honest, I don't know what they are. It's a block print, but it's not great. Who designed it? It was designed by Jane Prutton. Yeah. It looks like any Pokemon fans, you know, I think it's Diglett. He's like 3 little things. It looks like a bunch of Diglets, to be fair. I know that's random. I know you've all missed this randomness, right? One of my favourite designs this issue is this wonderful clock. I'll bring it in. I love that so much. By the way, I will learn to centre it. It's like, it's here. So I'm putting it here, but it's over here. I don't know. This lovely clock, and you can actually make a working clock from it. This is designed by Cheryl McKinnon. There is another clock design in one of these, I think it was World of Cross Stitching, that I want to do and make into an actual clock. But I would do that one as well. I do like it. It is very cute. And there, it even tells you how to make the clock if you're wondering how, which is always nice. And then this one, I was a little bit about, but then I actually read what it was and I actually quite like it. So this is another Emma Congdon design from Stitchrovia. We are filled with Emma Congdon content today. And this is, well, they've called it an iPod case. But, I mean, what decade are they in? I mean, iPods now are like this small anyway. If they're even, I don't even know if you can still get them. So it's more of an iPhone case or a phone case of some kind. So I do quite like that. And it does say, leave more blank Ada squares around the stitching when assembling. For me, it just seems like, you know, iPods aren't really a thing. I'd be very surprised if many people have an iPod and don't just use the phones. So I don't know why you wouldn't have just said, Emma, can you make it a little bit bigger and we'll do it as an iPhone case. It makes more sense to me. But I do quite like it. It is quite cute. I would like to make something to put my phone in. It would be quite nice. The letter library this month is this kind of like these succulents. Again, I don't do much with the letter libraries, to be honest. I kind of look at them ooh and ah a little bit, but then don't actually do anything with them. So next month is three little three little pigs, I think. Little piggies. I guess you can't call them three little pigs for copyright reasons. And we have some lovely cityscape bookmarks. They look really too fiddly for my liking, I'm not gonna lie. They're nice. I'd love to do the New York one, but very simple, but a lot of backstitch and just not for me. And then we have, oh, I'll just see who they're designed by actually, apologies. Amanda Butler, the design by. And then we have this very sweet little cat. I really like this one actually. It's very simplistic, but I quite like the use of colours. I like the use of the fabric. I think the fabric's really nice. And just something speaks to me about it. It's designed by Kyoko Maruoka. It only uses 10 threads and some 11 threads, sorry, and a bit of backstitch. Yeah. It's very sweet, and I do like the use of colours. Some people do really use colours really well. It's actually from a book called Happy Days Cross Stitch by Kyoko Maruka, which is packed with more charming designs. I'm going to have a look because I do quite like the use of colour from this designer. It's really nice. The big project of the month is one of my favourites. It's this bookshelves design. Obviously, I'm a big reader. I do like this one. So this is designed by Maria Diaz again. No Doreen Jones so far this issue. And I really quite like that. I think that'll look really sweet. I'll just show you the finished design. Get a look at that bad boy. That's lovely. I do like that. I do. I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I would have the time to do it. As we all know, I'm about to go back up to full-time hours. Yay. The Ready Set Stitch Challenge are these little love heart designs. They're quite cute. I quite like the tattoo one, to be fair. That heart tattoo. And oh yeah, I forgot. The last design is the second part of the new mandala design. It's quite cute. But I'm not for me. I wouldn't be doing it, to be fair. Do they show it in very tiny, like where it goes within the cushion? I do like it. It is cute. It is nice, but not for me. This one, I don't think. I've said that quite a lot, haven't I? And then that's it. I mean, the next month preview is pretty poor. I don't like that. I don't really like that at all, to be honest. You can't really see it. Like, who okayed that as a design? Like, you can't even really see it, which is unfortunate. So yeah, that is Cross Stitcher issue number 405, February 2024. Jobs are good one. Do you know what? I had a panic on that. I wasn't even recording there, but the red light's on, so I think it means I am. So let's move on to the world of cross stitching. Just pop that one there. So the freebie this month is this very cute, I believe it's from, yeah, it's from Margaret Sherry. Cute little hedgehog design, really nice and sweet for Valentine's Day. I imagine that that's going to be quite tricky to do, to be honest. So this is issue number... Hey! Sit down! Sit! Issue number 342. Summer! Lie down! Hey! Summer! And Mum's back. Give me a minute. I'm back. I feel like I could have stopped there, but I don't know how it does it. I think it would do it in 2 separate files, and I don't want the chaos. I've let her go. So, this is issue number 342, February 2024. We have another cute Smurfs design. And let's just get into it, shall we? So, here is the Flossie for the month. That's really cute, actually. It's really sweet. Very nice for the new year, I think. There's that clock I was telling you about, actually. So that's the one I want to do. I want to do that one. I really love that one. There was a whole thing on Facebook not that long ago where these fake bots, or whatever they are, post about embroidering this clock. And then people comment and go, it's lovely, and they go like DM for pattern. And I've spent ages reporting them because they were just fake. I hate stuff like that. It's rife on Facebook. Like, just people trying to like give stuff away. I'm like, no, you will not do this. I will not allow you to do this. I was saying to Graham today, there's always people on some of the craft groups on Facebook asking for free stuff, like free patterns, and I just think that's shocking. If you can afford to buy Floss and Ada, you can afford to buy a pattern. You can afford to support a designer. You know, there's lots of freebies. You can go and get a magazine subscription on Redly or from a library. You can go to DMC's website. They have a lot of freebies. But I'm sorry, asking for a free, it must be free. No, I'm sorry. I don't agree with it at all. I honestly, I had a proper rant at Graham because it really, really annoyed me. I just, you know, cross stitch is such a niche. It's a niche hobby, but it's not an expensive hobby. It's a very affordable hobby. It's only expensive if you're going to get a Bella Filipina. You know, it's £15 for the pattern and it costs nearly £100 to kit it all up. But, you know, other than that, you know, a lot of patterns on Etsy are £3, £4, very, very cheap. And people asking for freebies drives me up the wall. It really does. You're just basically saying, you know, you don't appreciate somebody's work, and that drives me mad. I have lots of friends who are independent designers who, if people steal their work and give it away for free, they won't be able to design anymore. So yeah, end rant. So here is the big project for the month. It's this Follow Your Heart design from the Smurfs. It is inspired by Pio. That's who it's created by, I guess. So it must have been charted specifically for the world of cross stitching. It normally says who it's charted by, but it doesn't here. I like it. I probably wouldn't stitch it, to be fair. You know, I like the Smurfs, but I don't think I would stitch it, to be fair. Then we have this Regency style design by Maria Diaz. Very Downton Abbey, Bridgerton type. Ooh, you can put, it's got beads on, it's got metallics. How long does it take? How long? Tell me. Ah, here we go. Approximately 90 hours. And then we have these cute little, I don't know if they're the ornaments or like lavender pouches where you can like put some lavender in. Heartfelt hangings. Doesn't really specify. I quite like them. I think they're really sweet. They'd be very quick to do as well. Let me see. So the padded heart hangings, so they must just have like cotton wool in. That was a really difficult word apparently. Whew. By the way, just while I'm flicking, guess who has started her first Bella Filipina mermaid? That'd be me. Guess who is about to start her first Heaven and Earth design? That'd be me. So Heaven and Earth Designs are doing a 2024 stitch along. You can't sign up now. You had to sign up by the end of December. 10 charts to choose from. If you finish 4 pages of the chart, you get all of the charts. If you finish the entire thing, your entire chart, you get all of the charts plus 2 free ones from the Heaven and Earth Design website. I'm going to try, she says, to complete the 4 pages because I want the other charts. So I chose the Merry Mushroom Picnic Village, and I've got the fabric coming today. It was fabric for my other Heaven and Earth design, but I've put that one on the back burner for now. I've ordered the threads to come. I've got about half of the thread so I can make a start, and I'm very excited. I am so excited for the challenge. I want the other charts. I want them. So next up we have this lovely, I love this one so much. It's a Highland cow design from the lovely Megan at Mallorca Designs. Ah, I will stitch this cow. Lucy, if you're watching, there's a cow now. I will get this one done. I've got the peacock to do, which I have started, and I'm about a quarter of the way through with that. I need to get on with that one. And then I've got the 2 I got from Katie at Peacock Stitcher to do first, but then I want to do the cow. I want to do the penguin as well. But I am very excited. I do want to do these ones. There's an elephant, there's a badger. I'm pretty sure the penguin was in here as well. And was it the badger? I think it was the badger that Lucy did. I'm really looking forward to doing them. I love her designs. I wish I had a lot more time to put into them because they are really, really nice and they will look really good. So I'm excited to do them. Also, how cute. There's an advert for Bothy Threads. How cute are these seals? The lovely cat from Catkin and Lily was showing off her walls in one of her FlossTube videos. And she's got like a Rendale wall and it looks fab. I'm like, oh, I want some Rendales now. Anything Cat does, Leah does. Leah follows. So next up are these blackwork designs. I've never done a blackwork. It just seems like a lot of backstitching. It is essentially just blackwork is essentially oh my god. Oh my god. Blackwork is backstitching. It's essentially, but it's all backstitching. It makes a lovely design. But look at them. They're fab, don't get me wrong, they're really nice. I absolutely adore that frame where they've put the cat in, and I would love to put a picture of Summer in. But, oh god. I can't concentrate on counting 1 to 10. Never mind trying to get these repeated motifs correct. So they're designed by Fiona Baker. They're really nice. I would like to try it at some point. But I'm doing the Caterpillar Cross Stitch British Isles Stitch Along. I'm trying to get it finished because I've been doing it for nearly a year now. I make more errors doing that very simple design than I do anything else. I got Nessie wrong. I got the woman wrong in Wales. I had to frog the 4-leaf clover in Ireland. That has been riddled, absolutely riddled with errors. I think I'm going to start gridding. But that'll not... Yeah, I think I'm going to start gridding. Because it annoys me and it doesn't make me want to continue when I make such a big mistake. They're not big, they're little, and I get away with them. But it's so annoying. It is so annoying. So next up, I'm really happy to see her in here. This is the lovely Jennifer from Trueveil Designs. I hope I'm pronouncing that. Trueveil Stitch, I should say. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, I'll give it a go. So it's like this lovely little map of the UK, and then you can put a little French knot in like somewhere that's really important to you. And there's lots of other French knots as well, actually, looking at it. This is really sweet. It's not cross stitch. It's a very like it's a bit blackworky with French knots, and it's not a French knot, sorry, it's a heart that you put in. I'm blind as a bat when I'm showing it, but I do really like that. I love Jennifer. She's one of my favourite people. I can't wait to do one of her cross stitches at some point, the big full coverage ones and she comes from up my way as well, so I believe, let me just see, she's in Whitley Bay. I thought she was. So she's up where I am. I'm not in Whitley Bay, I'm in Durham. She's local to me. These are our designs. They're lovely. They're like old-fashioned like travel posters, and I really, really like them. If she would, I'd love if she could do a Scarborough design, because Scarborough is very important to me and Graham. It's where we love to go. I would love some kind of I've got a picture of what I would like to stitch of Scarborough. It's like a old-timey, it's like these, and it was on the wall of where we stayed. It was like a blind actually of where we stayed, and I would really love to chart that and stitch it, but I just don't have the time or the talent. So I would love if she would do something Scarborough related. She does a lot of what do you call them, landmarks. So Angel of the North. She's done one of Sycamore Gap. That was sadly cut down. You know, she does lots of cool things like that. She's really good. I love her. She's one of my favourites. So the next up, we have part 2 of the Life is Sweet. It's called Life is Sweet, right? No, it's not. That was the last stitch along. This is the Stitcher's Paradise one. So there is part 2. Yes, it's part 2. And there is the full design. I really like this one. I like the colours. You know, I think it's a nice little project to get on with without taking up too much time. I am gonna do that one. I did like the Life is Sweet one, but it's not really relevant to me. I'm not a baker. I know you don't have to be a baker. I don't know why I said that. But the Stitches one really appeals anyway. Hey. Next up, we have these designs from Fabi Riley. I'll just cover all bases and just say it both ways. I like these. I think they're really nice and simple. But I love I know you can't say it's French writing, but like when I imagine like writing out French text, that's kind of how I imagine you would do it. My brain does work in mysterious ways, just so you know. It really does. I am a bit nuts. And Graham would agree. In fact, Graham probably would say that I'm not a bit nuts. Graham would say I'm a lot nuts. Which is a bit rude. Next up, we have these My First Moments from Doreen Jones, little cards. So it's like my first Mother's Day, my first Easter, my first Eid, my first birthday. Quite sweet, I think. Really nice. They look really lovely, actually. My first vacation. I mean, no, I'm sorry, Doreen. We are British. It is holiday. My first holiday. We are not American. My first Halloween. My first Easter. My first Eid. My first Thanksgiving. Okay, maybe she's just trying to be American. Give to the American audience as well. My first Father's Day. My first Christmas. My first Mother's Day. It should say holiday. I would rechart that as holiday personally. If is there an alphabet? No. It's a shame, right? When they do these like designs, I understand it's my first Christmas and a picture of Santa, but give us an alphabet so we can just chart our own greeting. If you want to just do a Happy Christmas one. Why? It's very simple. So next we have these letters. Hiya. So these are designed by Amanda Butler, and they're like snowdrops, I think. Yeah, Snowdrop Alphabet Collection. It's quite sweet. Lots of backstitch. I do quite like it. It is quite nice. It is quite sweet. Next month we have some funky things coming next month. Let's give you a brief overview. So we have a Ramadan calendar, we have Hello Spring, we have these sort of like cross stitch but with a bit of embroidery. We have those doggy ones. The big design looks to be a Forever Friends one. We've got Elmer the elephant. I think that's the free one. Yeah, that's the free kit. We've got these Emma Condon designs and this floral wreath. I love the dog ones. I'll just show you them again because they are quite sweet. It is so cute. So that's coming next time. I know I'm kind of one of those who reads this month, sees what's coming next month and gets really excited for next month. I'm one of those. I don't know. Is it because I'm a millennial? I don't think so. But it's like anticipation. I'm always anticipating the next thing. What can I say? I am balmy. And that's it. That is it. That is it. That is it. So that is the World of Cross Stitching, issue number 342, February 2024. That's it. I don't know how long I've been filming. Who even knows? It could be hours. I could have been here sitting talking for hours. I don't know. So anyway, thank you everyone for watching. As always, if you have not subscribed, please do. It helps me to potentially get monetized one day, so I can get some pennies from YouTube to support my cross stitch habit. Leave a comment down below. I do reply to all comments. I may not reply immediately. Work takes a lot out of me, but I do reply within a few days. Give it a big thumbs up. That helps the algorithm and shows it to people, so people are like, ooh, I'll go and check her out, I'll go and watch. And as always, thank you to everyone who has watched. It means the absolute world. I love seeing all of the conversation that we have. I love filming these videos. I do really enjoy it. It is so much fun. I do really enjoy coming to FlossTube. I enjoy putting my videos up. I'm hoping this one looks fantastic with my new look, my new camera. We'll see. And yeah, hope you all have a lovely day. Next week I will be reviewing the cross stitch advent calendar. I won't be reviewing them, I'll be talking about them and just advent calendars in general. And then the week after will be a whip parade. I was going to do a 2024 plans video, but I think I could probably shoehorn in my plans in my whip parade because I'm going to do it the way everybody else does it. So Cross Stitch the Globe and Catkin and Lily do their FlossTube whip parades where they show finishes, and they may not do it in this specific way, but like finishes, whips, plans, haul kind of thing is how they do it. So that's how I'm going to do mine, so that it's got a little bit more structure to it. I'll be doing them once a month now, so I'm trying to make my life a little bit easier because if I'm working full time, I'm not going to get a lot of time for coming up with outlandish ideas. So once a month will be a whip parade, once a month will be the magazine flip throughs, and then I've just got 2 videos to fill. Could be haul, could be anything, but I'll play that by ear as and when. So yeah, that's me done. Now, how do I turn this off? I'll see you all next Wednesday at 7 for more cross stitch fun. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And yeah, summer's gone, summer's departed. She had enough of me. So I'll see you all soon.